ئەم کاتتان باش هاوڕێیان بەخێر بێن بۆ چانێڵی Learn&Explore. لەم ڤیدیۆدا باسی بەشی دووەمی چاپتەری حوتەمی کتێبی The Adventures of Tom Sawyer لە چاپتەری پێشتر باسی ئەومان کرد کە هاگ لە پشتی دارێکدا خۆی شارتبووە و سەیری خانوویەکی ئەکرد و لە خانووەکە دوو کەس هاتنە دەرەوە و یەکێکیان ئینجنجۆ بوو و ئەوەی تریشان ڕەفیقەکەی ئینجنجۆ بوو. هاگ ویستی دوایەم کەوێت و ئیتر لەوێ کۆتاییمان بە ڤیدیۆکە هێنا ئێستش لێرەوە درێژە بە چیرۆکەکە ئەدەین. Suddenly the two men stopped. واتە لە ناکاو دوو پیاوەکە وەستان. Injunjo said, واتە ئینجنجۆ وتی, Many years ago, Widow Douglas's husband was very cruel to me. Now I want to hurt the widow. I want to cut her face, her nose and ears. And you must help me. واتە چەندین ساڵ لەمەو پێش, many years ago, واتە چەندین ساڵ لەمەو پێش, Widow Douglas's husband, هاوسەرەکەی Widow Douglas, was very cruel to me. زۆر دڕندە بوو بەرامبەر من. Cruel واتە دڕندە. لە ڤیدیۆی پێشتر باسی ئەوم کرد کە وتم لەوانەیە ناوی ئافرەتەکە خۆی Widow Douglas بێت. بەڵام ئێستا بۆم دەرکەوت کە لێرەدا Widow بە مانای بێوەژن دێت کە مەبەستەوەی هاوسەرەکەی مردووە یان شتێکی لەو بابەتە. و هەروەها لێرەدا کە ئەڵێ Widow Douglas, Douglas ناوی پیاوەکەیە. کە ئەڵێ Widow Douglas واتە بێوەژنی Douglas. مەبەستەوەیە کە ئافرەتەکەیە. باسش بگەڕێنەوە بۆ چیرۆکەکە. Now I want to hurt the widow. ئێستا ئەمەوێت ئازار بەو بێوەژنە بگەێنم. Hurt واتە ئازاری دەدات. I want to cut her face, her nose and her ears. ئەمەوێت دەم و چاو و لوت و گوێی ببڕم. ئەم کابرایە زۆر نەکبەت دیارە. And you must help me. و تۆ ئەبێ یارمەتیم بی. با بزانین چی ئەکەن. Oh, please don't kill her, said his friend. هاوڕێکەی پێی وت, تکایە مەیکوژە. Injunjo laughed. Injunjo پێکەنی. گاڵتەی بە قسەکەی هاتوو دیارە. Hug heard this and wanted to run away. Hug گوێی لەمە بوو. Hug heard this واتە گوێی لەمە بوو Hug and wanted to run away. ویستی ڕابکات. But he remembered that Widow Douglas was kind to him. بەڵام بیری کەوتەوە کە Widow Douglas کە ئافرەتەکەیە was kind to him. میهرەبان بووە لەگەڵیدا. مەبەستەوەی کە لەگەڵ Hugدا. I must help her, thought Hug. واتە Hug بیری کردەوتی I must help her. ئەبێت یارمەتی بم. These men want to kill the poor old woman. ئەم پیاوانە, these men واتە ئەم پیاوانە کە مەبەستی ئینجنجۆ هاوڕێکەیەتی, want to kill the poor old woman. ئەیانەوێت کە ئەو ئافرەتە بەتەمەنە داماوە بکوژن. Huck ran quickly to Bill Welsh's house. واتە Huck بە خێرایی ڕایکرد بۆ ماڵی Bill Welsh. Mr. Welsh, help, help. واتە کاک Welsh, یارمەتی, یارمەتی. Mr. Welsh opened the door. واتە Mr. Welsh دەرگاکەی کردەوە. Mr. وشەیەکە کە تقریباً وەکووە لە کوردیا بڵێ کاک, بۆ نمونە کاک محەممە و یان کاک نازانم چی, کە لێرە داڵێ Mr. Welsh وەکو ئەوەیە کە بڵێ کاک Welsh. Opened the door واتە دەرگاکەی کردەوە. کاک Welsh دەرگاکەی کردەوە. Mr. Welsh, please help me. Two men want to kill Widow Douglas. واتە کاک Welsh تکایە یارمەتیم بە. Please help me واتە تکایە یارمەتیم بە. Two men واتە دوو پیاو want to kill Widow Douglas. ئەیانەوێت کە Widow Douglas بکوژن. Mr. Welsh and his sons took their rifles. Mr. Welsh و کوڕەکانی took their rifles. تفەنگەکانیان هەڵگرت. Rifle واتە تفەنگ. They ran to Widow's house. ڕایان کرد بۆ ماڵی بێوەژنەکە. Suddenly there was a loud shot. لە ناکاو تەقەیەکی بەرز کرا. مەبەستەوەی کە فیشەکێکی بە قوتیان تەقاندووە. Injunjo and his friend escaped, but the widow was not hurt. واتە ئینجنجۆ هاوڕێکەی ڕایان کرد یان ڕزگاریان بوو. Escape واتە ڕائەکات یان خۆی ڕزگارەکات. But the widow was not hurt. بەڵام بێوەژنەکە ئازاری پێ نەگەشت بوو. The next morning, Huck returned to see Mr. Welsh. The next morning, واتە بەیانی داهاتوو, Huck returned to see Mr. Welsh. گەڕایەوە بۆ ئەوەی کە Mr. Welsh ببینێت. You are a courageous boy, Huck, said Mr. Welsh. واتە Mr. Welsh وتی, You are a courageous boy. تۆ کوڕێکی قارەمانیت, Huck. Courageous واتە قارەمان یان ئازا. You saved the widow's life. The two men escaped, but we'll find them. Sit down and have breakfast with us. Mr. Welsh بەردەوام بوو پێی وت, You saved the widow's life. تۆ ژیانی بێوژنەکەت پاراست, یان ژیانی بێوژنەکەت ڕزگار کرد. The two men escaped. دوو پیاوەکە ڕایان کرد. But, بەڵام, we'll find them. We will find them. ئەیان دۆزینەوە. Sit down and have breakfast with us. دانیشە و نانی بەیانیمان لەگەڵ بخۆ. Huck was happy because he saved the widow's life. Huck دڵخۆش بوو because لەبەرەوەی he saved the widow's life. ژیانی بێوژنەکەی ڕزگار کرد. And now he had new friends, Mr. Welsh and his family. وئێستا, and now واتە وئێستا, he had new friends, هاوڕێی نوێی هەبوو, Mr. Welsh and his family, کە ئەوانیش Mr. Welsh و خێزانەکەی بوو. That morning, all the people of St. Petersburg knew about Tom and Becky, and they were very worried. واتە ئەو بەیانیە, that morning واتە ئەو بەیانیە, all the people of St. Petersburg, هەموو خەڵکی St. Petersburg, knew about Tom and Becky, ئەیانزانی دەربارەی Tom و Becky, and they were very worried. زۆر خەمبار و دڵتەنگ بوون. Where were they? لەکوێن? Tom and Becky were lost in McDougall's cave. Tom و Becky لە ئەشکەوتی McDougallدا ون بوون. They did not know what to do. They did not know what to do. نەیان ئەزانی چی بکەن. They were both afraid. هەردووکیان ئەترسان. Both واتە هەردووکیان. Tom took Becky's hand. واتە Tom دەستی Becky گرت. They walked and walked. ڕۆشتن و ڕۆشتن. Tom wanted to find the entrance of the cave, but he couldn't. Tom ئەیویست چوونە دەرەوەی ئەشکەوتەکە بدۆزێتەوە. Tom wanted to find the entrance of the cave. واتە ئەیویست چوونە دەرەوەی ئەشکەوتەکە بدۆزێتەوە. Entrance بەمانای چوونە ژوورەوە دێت. But he couldn't. بەڵام نەیتوان. مەبەستەوەیە کە نەیتوانی ڕێگای چوونە دەرەوەی ئەشکەوتەکە بدۆزێتەوە. Tom and Becky entered a big room with a lot of black bats. Tom و Becky ڕۆشتنە ناو ژوورێکی گەورەوە کە پڕ بوو لە شەمشەمەکوێرەی ڕەش. Bat واتە شەمشەمەکوێرە کە لەوانەیە هەمووتان لە ڕێگەی باتمانەوە ئەو وشەیە بزانن. It was terrible. واتە زۆر سامناک بوو. Terrible واتە سامناک. The bats flew over their heads, and when Tom and Becky ran away, the bats followed them. The bats flew over their heads. واتە شەمشەمەکوێرەکان بەسەر سەریانە ئەفرین. And when Tom and Becky ran away, وەکاتێک Tom و Becky ڕایان کرد, the bats followed them. شەمشەمەکوێرەکان شوێنیانە کەوتن. Finally, the bats went away. لە کۆتاییدا شەمشەمەکوێرەکان ڕۆشتن. Becky looked at Tom and said, Becky سەیری تۆمی کرد و وتی, Tom, where are we? Tom, ئێمە لەکوێین? I don't know, Becky. تۆمیش وەڵامی یاوەتەوە و توێتی, I don't know. واتە نازانم, Becky. They continued walking in the dark tunnels. بەردەوام بوون لە ڕۆشتن لە تونێلە تاریکەکاندا. They were both tired and hungry. واتە ماندوو و برسی بوون. مەبەستەوەیە کە ماندوو بوون و برسیشیان بووە. Hungry واتە برسی. Becky started crying. واتە Becky دەستی کرد بە گریان. No one will ever find us, Tom. There are too many tunnels and rooms. Oh, we're going to die here. واتە Becky بە تۆمی وتووە, No one will find us. کەس نامان دۆزێتەوە. There are too many tunnels and rooms. چەندەها تونێل و ژووری تێیە. We are going to die here. لێرەیە ئەمرین. We'll get out of this cave, Becky, you'll see, said Tom. واتە تۆم وتی We'll get out of this cave. لەم ئەشکەوتە ئەڕۆینە دەرەوە. You'll see واتە ئەیبینیت. مەبەستەوەیە کە لێرەدا تۆم ئەوێت هێوری بکاتەوە و پێی بڵێت کە ڕزگاریان ئەبێت. They ate their last piece of cake. کۆتا پارچە کێکیان خوارد. یعنی هەرو کێکەیان پێما بوو. هەرو پارچە کێکەیان پێما بوو ئەوەشیان خوارد. Soon their last candle went out. دوای ماوەیەکی کەم کۆتا مۆمیان کوژایەوە. یعنی مۆمیشیان پێ نەما. Everything was dark. هەموو شتێک تاریک بوو. What time was it? کات کەی بوو؟ نەیان نەزانی کاتیشان بوو لەبەری زۆر تاریک بوو. What day was it? چ ڕۆژێک بوو؟ They didn't know. نەیان ئەزانی. They were tired and slept. ماندوو بوون و خەویان لێکەوت. When they woke up, they were very hungry. کاتێک کە خەبەریان بووە When they woke up, کاتێک کە خەبەریان بووە They were very hungry. زۆر برسیان بوو. Suddenly, لەناکاو, Tom heard a noise. Tom گوێی لە دەنگێک بوو. Listen, Becky. Did you hear a noise? Someone is looking for us. Tom بە Becky وت Listen, واتە گوێ بگرە. Did you hear a noise? واتە گوێت لە دەنگێک بوو. Someone is looking for us. یەکێک بۆ ئێمە ئەگەڕێت. مەبەستی ئەوەیە کە کەسێک ئەگەڕێت بیاندۆزێتەوە. Becky looked at Tom and smiled. واتە Becky سەیری تۆمی کرد و زەردەخەنەی کرد. I'm going to see. You stay here, Becky, said Tom. واتە Tom بە Becky وت I'm going to see. واتە ئەڕۆم سەیرێکەکەم. مەبەستی ئەوەیە کە ئەڕوا سەیرێکەکات بزانێت ئەو دەنگە چی بووە. You stay here, Becky. واتە تۆ لێرە بمێنەرەوە Becky. بەم شێوازەش کۆتاییمانەوە ڤیدیۆی ئەمڕۆمان هێنا. ئێستاش جارێکی تر تەنها چاپتەری 8ەم بە ئینگلیزی خوێنینەوە و کۆتایی بە ڤیدیۆکەمان دێنین. ئەگەر ڤیدیۆکەتان بەدڵ بوو لایکی بکەن و بۆ هاوڕێکانتانی بنێرن و ئەگەر بەدڵتان نەبوو دیسلایکی بکەن و پێمان بڵێن چۆن بتوانین ڤیدیۆکانی داهاتوومان باشتر بکەین. ئێستاش تەنها جارێکتر بە ئینگلیزی گوێبیستیە بینەوە و کۆتایی بە ڤیدیۆکەمان دێنین. تاوەکو ڤیدیۆی داهاتوو خواتان لەگەڵ. Chapter 7 McDougall's Cave. It was Becky Thatcher's birthday on Saturday, and all of Becky's friends were happy and excited. I am having a big picnic near the river, said Becky to Tom. After the picnic, we can visit McDougall's Cave. It'll be great fun, said Tom. He liked Becky a lot. On Saturday morning, a big boat took Becky, Tom, and their friends down the river. There were no mothers and fathers, but a few boys and girls were 18 years old. There were a lot of good things to eat, and everyone ate, played, and had fun. After the picnic, the children went to visit McDougall's Cave. Everybody had candles because it was dark inside the cave. Some children were afraid, but they all went in. Caves are exciting and mysterious. McDougall's Cave was very, very big. It had hundreds of tunnels, rooms, and secret passages. No one knew all of them. The children played and ran in the tunnels and in the rooms. But they always played near the entrance. They did not want to get lost. Tom and Becky wanted to find a new tunnel. They walked, and soon they were alone. Where were the other children? They were lost. In the evening, the other children returned to the boat. They laughed and talked, but they were very tired. They did not see that Tom and Becky were not there. The boats took them back to St. Petersburg. Huck saw the boat, but he did not know about the picnic. The mothers of St. Petersburg did not like him. They never invited him to birthday picnics. But tonight, Huck was not interested in birthday picnics. He was interested in Injun Joe's treasure. He hid behind a tree and watched an old house. Injun Joe is in that old house, he thought. I'll stay here and wait. When he comes out, I'll follow him and I'll find the treasure. It was late and very dark. Soon, two men came out. It was Injun Joe and his friend. Huck followed them quietly. They're going to Widow Douglas's house, thought Huck. But why? Suddenly, the two men stopped. Injun Joe said, "Many years ago, Widow Douglas's husband was very cruel to me. Now I want to hurt the widow. I want to cut her face, her nose, and her ears. And you must help me." "Oh, please, don't kill her," said his friend. Injun Joe laughed. Huck heard this and wanted to run away, but he remembered that Widow Douglas was kind to him. "I must help her," thought Huck. "These men want to kill that poor old woman." Huck ran quickly to Bill Welsh's house. "Mr. Welsh, help, help!" Mr. Welsh opened the door. "Mr. Welsh, please help me. 2 men want to kill Widow Douglas." Mr. Welsh and his sons took their rifles. They ran to the widow's house. Suddenly, there was a loud shot. Injun Joe and his friend escaped, but the widow was not hurt. The next morning, Huck returned to see Mr. Welsh. "You're a courageous boy, Huck," said Mr. Welsh. "You saved the widow's life. The 2 men escaped, but we'll find them. Sit down and have breakfast with us." Huck was happy because he saved the widow's life, and now he had new friends, Mr. Welsh and his family. That morning, all the people of St. Petersburg knew about Tom and Becky, and they were very worried. Where were they? Tom and Becky were lost in McDougall's cave. They did not know what to do. They were both afraid. Tom took Becky's hand. They walked and walked. Tom wanted to find the entrance of the cave, but he couldn't. Tom and Becky entered a big room with a lot of black bats. It was terrible. The bats flew over their heads, and when Tom and Becky ran away, the bats followed them. Finally, the bats went away. Becky looked at Tom and said, "Tom, where are we?" "I don't know, Becky." They continued walking in the dark tunnels. They were both tired and hungry. Becky started crying. "No one will ever find us, Tom. There are too many tunnels and rooms. Oh, we're going to die here." "We'll get out of this cave, Becky. You'll see," said Tom. They ate their last piece of cake. Soon, their last candle went out. Everything was dark. What time was it? What day was it? They didn't know. They were tired and slept. When they woke up, they were very hungry. Suddenly, Tom heard a noise. "Listen, Becky, did you hear a noise? Someone is looking for us." Becky looked at Tom and smiled. "I'm going to see. You stay here, Becky," said Tom.